Hello.
Hello, Brian.
How are you?
Good. What's up?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hard times, but we're
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah. Well, how you feeling? Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
Okay, okay, okay.
Very
And
good.
you?
I'm good. Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah. Oh, great. It's an honor to have you at our Livestream Fest.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. During these difficult times, I've been listening a lot to your new album. Local Honey give me a lot of hope in this time.
Thank you.
Thank you. And would you like to tell us something about making this record?
Yeah, well, I made it in the fall last year, like around October. So the whole month of October, we went to Connecticut and recorded it at Peter Cadis's house, and he has a studio in the attic upstairs, and we spent the whole month there just working on it, and then we came home and you know did what you normally would do and get ready to for a tour and all this and then we went out on the first day and then went home the next day. So that's never happened before.
Yeah. And I started listening to Gaslight Anthem back in 2008.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
I saw the first time. I saw Gaslight many, many, many times. And once in Hyde Park before Pearl Jam.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And in 2012, I
Yeah.
did some State of Love and Trust with you at the Luna Festival in Pensacola.
Yes, in Florida.
Yeah, in Florida, yeah.
Yeah.
And what's your special relationship with the band?
Well, I just loved them since I was a kid, really, and they they just, I don't know why, but they just decided to be nice to us, and they just liked us, and I guess they said that they were fans of the music, so I was kind of surprised because I didn't think that they would know even who we are, but to have them be fans is like that's a huge thing because I mean my first CD I ever bought was 10, so it was pretty cool to have that happen.
Yeah, yeah. And what's your favorite Pearl Jam record? And what are their songs that you love the most?
Well, it sort of changes with me because sometimes it most of the time when people ask, I say it's No Code, and that's usually the one that I go to the most. Which I know it's the one that it's so weird. Like I tend to like the ones that either nobody likes or the one that everybody likes. I don't like. I don't know why, but so No Code is usually the favorite one. But a lot of the times it goes between second choice would be either Vitology or Verses, and it goes back and forth.
Yeah,
But the songs that I like, my favorite songs are so varied through the whole catalog that I couldn't begin to choose one. Sometimes it's off 10, sometimes it's off even Backspacer or like all throughout the whole catalog. Even songs on the self-titled I really love and it's just hard to choose. They have such a good catalog that I couldn't begin to say which one's my favorite.
yeah. I think. And your favorite album is Band or No Code?
Yeah, it's No Code. That's my favorite
No.
album. Like, yeah, it's all the way through is No Code. That's the one. That's just the one that I like. I related to them as a rock band, early on 10, and then throughout. But but I related to them as like a person, like with really related on No Code with like Off He Goes and Smile and songs like that, and that's where I really was like, I feel like this is my band talking to me, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is my favorite album, Pearl Jam album too. No
It
Code.
is okay. I'll tell you a funny thing. So Brendan O'Brien told me when we were working with him that I said to him, he didn't really say anything. But I said to him first, I said, my favorite Pearl Jam song is Off He Goes. And
Oh,
he said, that's crazy. He said, that's my favorite song. And I was like,
wow.
really? And he said 100%, that's my favorite song. And he's like, I don't know why, but it is. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. So it was really cool to be like in sync, you know?
Yeah, it's really awesome because
Yeah.
after present tense is still is my favorite song, but it
Oh
was
yeah.
a second choice
Yeah. That's a great
because
song though.
it's amazing. We are the same age. I
Yeah.
discovered that when I was 13. What about
Yeah.
you? 12?
I I was 11. Um,
Yeah, all right.
yeah, in 1991 because I lived in such a small town that there's nothing else to do but watch MTV, and they were all over MTV. So I kind of knew about it right away. Um, but I didn't like get to see him live or anything. But I was able to know the music, and it was on the radio all the time.
Yeah, yeah. And speaking about Pearl Jam, what is the obscure song that you love the most?
Oh, I would say that the weirdest song that people don't really mention a lot is "Breath" from the single soundtrack, which is like that is like I like it so much that for my birthday, a friend of mine gave me the like some lyrics of it like framed, and
Oh,
it's just one of those songs that I always liked like from the first time I heard it, but no one ever really mentions that song. I don't even know if they play it very often.
yeah, true, true. But it's one of their best songs,
I
I
love
think.
it.
Uh, Breath and State of Love and Trust from
Yeah,
Bingo soundtrack is,
it's great. Great soundtrack. You can't beat it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And are you listening to Gigaton yet?
You know,
What do you
I've
think?
listened to it a little bit, but I haven't been able to actually like sit down with it. Sometimes it takes me a while because I have kids and everything, and like you have to, you know, do that. It's like so sitting
Yeah,
down and listening to a record is like very limited for me. But what I want to do is like I want to sit down and like listen. I like to sit down and listen the whole way through. So I've heard like a little bit, but I'll quickly kind of like turn it off because I want to hear it all at once.
yeah,
So like so I haven't gotten the chance to sit down and listen to the whole thing yet. But the bits I've heard sound really cool. They sound kind of like that's the kind of thing that Pearl Jam does that I like the most when they do like a little bit. It's like a little bit different, like
yeah,
for them.
yeah,
So I like that when they do like things that are outside the box. It just I think they do it really well.
yeah, yeah, cool. And speaking of playing live, there are difficult times for everyone.
Yeah.
How mix do you play live?
Well, I mean, like we would always say, even since the beginning, you know, we didn't care about like record deals or like whatever kind of like money that you would get from like anything like that because we knew we'd never make any money like that. So we always said, well, at least we have the touring, and now we don't have any of that. So like it's not like I don't know why I'm laughing because it's not funny, but you know, it's just like what are you gonna do? Like that was the thing for us. That was the thing. Like live, the records were kind of like even in the beginning we did the records so that we could go play live. Like we only cared about playing live. Now you know it's both, but I don't know. It's really strange. Like I'm curious to see what's gonna happen now because I don't think people want to get together in close, you know, points. They'll have to come up with something like to like a medicine or something. I don't know. I'm not a doc. I'm really bad with that. I don't stay current with like what's going on like the news as far as like because it's I just don't it over here it's very confusing. I'll say that you don't know like what's true or I don't know. So I just kind of like I stay a little bit like okay, you know. But I hope they come up with something because like I would like to play shows again.
I also, I also. And speaking of playing live, do you want to play something for us?
Yeah, I got some stuff here that I could play. I got a couple songs I could play for you, and like I figured I would do one of my new record, and then I would do one maybe of Pearl Jam. How about that?
Oh,
So
awesome.
right,
Sounds good.
yeah, I'll throw two. And again, though, it's not like a very popular song. I don't know why I chose it, but I love this song. So I'll play mine, and then I'll play this one, and I'll tell you. So
Yeah,
here we go.
cool.
But I've got a little secret. I don't know if it's secret, but it's like it's a little inside information about the cover that I'll do. So I'll play my song and then I'll tell you what the inside info is.
All right.
All right. So this is a song that that I just like playing, and for my record, it's called "Lonely for You Only."
Awesome. Awesome.
Here we go. Well, don't lie to me, don't lie to yourself. We were much too sentimental, baby, to make it in the modern world. And I spent my nights alone, and I rode the wheels off. Simply ain't the first thief, honey, pulled up on a cross. And I don't believe that anybody here should cry for me, 'cause they'll never know what it costs you to be whole. But to me, you're a dream, a divine mystery, and I'm lonely, lonely for you only. I'm lonely, lonely for you only. So come talk to me, can't see inside your head. There's a bitter beast that comes to feed on things we never said. Tell me all the vicious things that no one knows but God. It simply ain't the first that I see stumbling through the dark. But I'll take it to my grave no matter what they do to me, 'cause they'll never know what it costs you to be whole. But to me, you're a dream, a divine mystery, and I'm lonely, lonely for you only. I'm lonely, lonely for you only. And maybe someday get used to all this rain tumbling like the money through my hands. And maybe they'll call, say we made a big mistake. You and I will get our wings, but they'll never know what it costs you to be whole. But to me, you're a dream, a divine mystery, and I'm lonely, lonely for you only. I'm lonely, lonely for you only. You call me up and take me for a ride, where troubled lovers run away and leave for a while. In poems about Jersey girls they knew in another life, long before you and I were born. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Really love it.
Thank you. So the cover that I chose is a strange song. Now, there was a period in, I guess, like the middle period where I know that Eddie Vedder started to try to play guitar more. Like he wanted to play guitar. So he was like learning. I mean, I think he knew a little bit back in the day, but like he wanted to like contribute more to writing songs. And so what he did was he was learning the chords, but he didn't know a lot of chords. So one of the first songs he did was, I think this was during the like the Vitology era, but then later he was doing like really kind of simple playing, it's not crazy, it's not a lot of chords, and he ended up writing a song that I thought was genius, and I think it started out as a poem, and it was called Wishlist, and he was just writing down like a list of wishes and things that he wished for his life, things he could be, whatever, things like that. And I thought that was genius, because most people, when they write a song, they, you know, you want to tell a story, say what things happen. And he was just saying, this is how I feel, and here's the things of it. And it ended up just being kind of like an experiment. And there's only 3 chords in the whole song. And I thought that was like incredible, because it's one of the greatest songs I think that they ever did. So what I'll do is I'll do a little quick version of Wishlist for you.
Whoa, awesome. Amazing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I wish I was a neutron bomb for once I could go off. I wish I was a sacrifice, but somehow still lived on. I wish I was a sentimental ornament you hung on the Christmas tree. I wish I was a star that went on top. I wish I was the evidence. I wish I was the ground for 50 million hands of praise open toward the sky. I wish I was a sailor with someone who waited for me. I wish I was as fortunate as me. I wish I was a messenger and all the news was good. I wish I was a full moon shining off a Camaro's hood. I wish I was an alien at home behind the sun. I wish I was a souvenir you kept your house key on. I wish I was a pedal brake that you depended on. I wish I was a verb to trust, never let you down.
Amazing version. Amazing.
Thank you very much. Well,
Amazing.
thank you for having me on your festival. I hope that you've had a good time today.
Yeah, amazing time.
It's
Amazing
been nice
time.
to talk to you.
It's nice to have you like a headliner of our first festival. The first, maybe the last, who knows? But
Who knows,
really,
right? Maybe someday we'll get to do it in person, you know, it would be better.
yeah. It will be an awesome idea.
Well,
Really.
thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Of
Thank
course.
you, Brian.
Yeah,
You're great.
thank you. And thank you, everybody watching, too. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks again for Local Honey. I really loved it.
Of course.
And see you soon in Italy,
Absolutely.
in USA, and take care.
You too. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Yeah, always.
Thank you very
again.
much. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Brian.
Bye-bye.
Bye.